Hello and welcome. So, given each triangle below, solve for x. Answers should be exact, no decimals. Alright, so first thing we're looking at, we have two different triangles here. Alright, now first thing you need to figure out before you do any kind of solving is you need to know what information are you given. Alright, so looking at this first triangle, what are we given? Well, we see these two little tick marks, and they have a lot of significance. Okay, what these two tick marks mean is that you have two congruent sides, meaning that this side is the exact same as that side. So if that was 11, the other side would be 11. Alright, so what does that tell us about the triangle? Well, there's a specific kind of triangle that we like to refer to as an isosceles triangle. Right? An isosceles triangle is when you have two of the three sides being congruent to each other. And once we know that, then we have that third side as what we call the base of the triangle. That doesn't have to be the bottom of it, that just means the third side that's not congruent to the other two. Alright? And knowing that we have something called the base helps us think about the third property of isosceles triangle, which is, or I guess second property, that the base angles, or the two angles that form the base, are congruent to each other. So not only do these sides, two sides be congruent to each other, but their opposite angles are also congruent, meaning that if this first angle is 28, that other angle is also 28. Bam, solve for x. Okay, that is what is guaranteed in isosceles triangles, is that if the two sides are the same, so are the base angles. Okay, so likewise, if we're here, what if we are given something like this? Well, same idea, where angle notation in geometry, if you just see those single little angles, these are congruent to each other, meaning that these base angles are congruent. So if that was I don't know, 65. This is also 65. They are congruent to each other. They're the same number. And isosceles triangles guarantee that if those two angles are the same, if you have two angles that are same, their opposite sides are also the same, meaning that two congruent angles also guarantees it to be an isosceles triangle. And once we know that the two sides are the same, if this is 10, that also must be 10. And there you go, right? That's just the basic properties of isosceles triangles. You have two congruent sides, and those angles opposite of the sides are congruent to each other. Thanks for watching.